Peggy 18.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Hello and welcome everyone to the City of Dreams. Yes, you're right, Hamlet. Place where the rent is super cheap, but the surviving conditions are making a dent in your living expenses. Anyhow, I feel like we have a ton of heroes here that are all eager to go on another raid, so I was thinking, how about we level up those? Obviously, we took some damage here and our high-ranking heroes are suffering a little bit. Having one Crusader, one Plague Doctor, one Highwayman, and one Bounty Hunter is however fine. The healing is not that much here, but I mean, the Bounty Hunter is your damage dealer, the Highwayman is additional damage, your Crusader can be dealing with stress and healing, and your Plague Doctor can put in some more work. However, I looked over the previous episodes and I noticed that I tend to spend a tremendous amount of time here yapping and not playing, so maybe I'll just skip all the prep and just go right directly into what dungeon I will choose this week or this episode, and we will see. I do not like the quirks on any of these. Imposter syndrome. Yeah, so we're just gonna stick with the guys we have available and let's see what I can manage to pull off this week. Okay, so I have decided to go for the first boss battle in the Weld. So we're gonna go against the Hag. Dealing with her is an issue, of course, but it can be done. Now, the problem is that when she throws any of your heroes into the cauldron, you have certain amount of time to get them out of there. So, once they are dropped out of the cauldron, they are at the death's door, and this can cause an issue, obviously. Therefore, I'm not sure if I want to go actually with the Crusader to be more of a healer rather than damage dealer, and rather to take someone like the Leper in order to deal with the damage dealing. You see, melee skill, dodge accuracy.
One eternity later.
When it comes to provisions, I'm probably not gonna take that many items for a boss battle. Reasons why are, this is the first level, so the apprentice level boss battle. So the chances are I might be able to pull through more faster than I would in the later encounters. I, however, do require at least one shovel. So let's go like this.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
I always like how the narration for each of the bosses goes from a normal to much darker place, and with the sound or the voice of Wayne, it's just so cool.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
So the issue here is that I will have to pass through a longer area or longer dungeon. Actually, so glad I picked up that one shovel.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
So the reason why is the hack can be either up here or down here. Let's give ourselves some boosts. Let's start dealing damage to the back row with whoever we can.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So I'm hoping the bleed will kill this girl so I can target the acolyte all the way in the back. I'm not gonna deal with the bleed damage for now, that's just not the priority.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
So Leper can basically dispose of one of the corpses. I can either reduce the stress or kill the acolyte, but I rather reduce the stress.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's take a gander inside of the tent. Maybe there will be a map.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
These notes are always so disturbing. I love it. Okay, coming across pretty decent loot. Let's see what awaits us in this battle. Spiders are annoying in the fact that they have high speed and high dodge.
Executed with impunity.
Usually you can dispose of them fairly quickly if you manage to connect the hit.
Be gone, fiend. Seize this momentum.
Actually, I
Push
do
on
have a
to the
ton of
task's
bandages,
end.
but the bleeding has stopped. Now, I, however, do not possess... Damn it! Oh, I'm so going into the secret room. I don't want to come all the way back here, because I do not have sufficient amount of provisions.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
And I can track back down this pathway. So obviously I'm gonna have to go through multiple encounters here. But hopefully I will be able to pull through. Let's see. We have the antidote. Full stack of portraits.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Okay, now the combat might get a
Black
bit
as
more
death.
tricky. Or maybe not. We'll see how we manage to pull through. The ectoplasm won't produce more enemy units until I kill at least one of the acolytes. So potentially if the leper can kill them, or we can finish them off with our melee units, now we only have to deal with these girls.
Press this advantage.
So now we're only left with the last one. She moves in closer, so now I actually have two heroes who can successfully attack her position. And I think I will reduce the stress on the leper once again. Because one of the trinkets is actually increasing the stress levels for him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we managed to pull some food out of this, so that's awesome. We're gonna boost the leper. and remove one of the quirks. Okay, so let's head towards the next combat. This one is unfortunately empty for us.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
So the deal is always the same if I have Jester in my party. I usually go for the boost in the first time I can use him. That is, if I do not have the solo equipped.
Back to the pit.
Higher damage amulet against the unholy, so Crusader is working well against the skeletons. Hunger Jack, we had enough, but not enough for a successful full camping, which kind of stinks. I'm actually surprised we keep surprising the enemy, even despite the fact that we are walking around in complete pitch darkness. Come on, bud. Impress me. Okay, and the Crusader will hopefully kill off the second ectoplasm. Beautiful. Fortunately, I feel like next turn with the Crusader we are doing the Inspiring Cry. Because my god, are you picking up a ton of freaking stress. This is not even funny, man. 76.
Eradicated.
Love the Musketeer class.
The wounds of war can be healed.
A little light. She comes in closer. Hopefully Gesture will go faster. Ah, apparently not. Let's finish off this encounter.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So I would actually prefer to take one portrait instead of the citrine. Citrine. Whatever that was for pronunciation before, please ignore that. And that is due to the fact that portraits are just harder to come by. And in order for you to stack them up successfully, it also requires some sort of investment.
Arrows may indeed stalk these shadows.
We have
but
enough
yonder,
of these,
a glint of gold.
and I would love to get my hands on more. I'm gonna actually ditch the skeletal key, because I mean, the puzzling pieces are gonna earn me a ton of money anyhow. I will, however, have to camp.
Wealth beyond measure.
Now I can
Rewarded to
do
the
a
brave
successful
and the
camp.
foolhardy alike.
I'm gonna probably ditch the anti-venom. I might still risk running into spiders or something, so I might get blight. But I think I will manage to pull through. However, the Madman is kind of an issue here. Especially due to the fact that he can put horror on my heroes.
Returns.
And also because the Leper is running super high stress as it is. Yeah, of course. 96, so I'm gonna definitely have to work on reducing his stress level. I don't think it's gonna prevent him reaching the 100 points as this encounter continues. Okay, Acolyte has been killed. I was hoping she would manage to kill him. Doomsday should not trigger him. We're at 99. We're gonna get this fungal unit to its last point. 92. So he will die, and therefore we are left with only two enemies now.
That cuts on its own.
Cool thing here is that actually Gesture can put some bleed on him. 2. No, he will still survive. Yeah, of course. So let's see what he gets. Ah, actually, he didn't go for a kill.
Birthplace of dread.
By kill, I mean 100 points in stress. So let's see, can we deal with the debuff? We deal with this, and let's see.
Decimated.
Beautiful. Okay.
A trifling
Over.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Thank you, Wayne. So this is a pretty interesting trinket. Overture box. Plus 15% max HP, plus 8 dodge. My god. However, minus 2 accuracy. So if I were to put this with, let's say, the bullseye hat, I'm effectively doubling the dodge on this character just by equipping this. Unfortunately, I'm gonna most likely keep these in here. And now the question is, where is the boss battle? Okay, so obviously it's gonna be in this room. So I'm gonna camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Reason why I'm camping here is because there is still tent left behind me. Prevents nighttime ambush. Minus 15 stress. Minus another stress. Let's rest up.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ah, man. I don't think we carry shovel, so we're gonna skip this. This can be annoying.
The ground quakes.
Because if I wouldn't kill them so fast, both of them could have used their special talent and I would be actually facing for... Yeah, I don't have the anti-venom, so no deal here. Let's go face the hag. She's gotta be here, man. Of course there's gonna be another... This is just gonna spike my stress.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, I know. Not happy about it.
Twisted and maniacal, a slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
So let's debuff her. Aw, man. Phew. That would have been horrible if she would have picked up the Jester. So the thing here is to know that the Cauldron on its own has lots of HP, and if you keep attacking the Cauldron, it's gonna take only tiny bits of damage. So your goal is to actually keep somehow targeting the hag. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to pull that off with this. You see? Even got an immune response. Because no hero is currently inside of the Cauldron. So me trying to attack it, it's not really doing anything. Ah, crap. He just got into the freaking pot. So here's the thing. Now the Cauldron has 14 HP. I can keep attacking the cauldron with my Crusader, for example, and if I manage to reduce the cauldron to 0, actually the leper will escape the cauldron before his HP drops to the death's door. So when the Crusader's turn will come, I will hit the cauldron. But the thing is that due to the equipped things, it reduced damage, of course. So half of his HP is basically gone. When the hag doesn't have anyone inside of the cauldron, she will keep actually attacking the remaining units in your party. So let's do a little heal over here and over there. Ah, boy, our medic just got thrown into the freaking thing. If you fight the hag, one thing that you need to keep in mind: if any of your heroes is stuck in the cauldron and you would withdraw from the battle because you are super low on HP, you're unable to continue, whatever reason there might be, that hero is automatically considered as dead. You're also losing any trinket equipped to that hero, so make sure when you go against the veteran levels of the hag, you will not leave any of your team members in the cauldron. That's a big no-no. So luckily I can actually take... I misclicked both of these and I can sell them eventually. So let's return to Hamlet and see how much did we earn. So I managed to pull from each of the collectibles, and for a level 1 mission I earned 13,945 gold plus 4,500 additional bonus. This is a cool trinket, and I got additional 6 deeds and 4 crests. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do realize this one was a bit shorter compared to the previous ones, but you know, a level 1 raid goes a bit more faster. When we get once again into the higher level dungeons, it's gonna take a bit longer for us to grind through them. But we successfully leveled up 3 of our heroes to level 3, and we will be therefore able to upgrade both their armor and their weaponry into higher levels so they can keep going.
Spirited to some, a sanguine memory to me.
To medium dungeons. So hopefully you guys liked the episode. If you were not a fan of this one, I recommend checking out the series. I have lots of variations of levels on the Darkest Dungeon so far covered, so maybe you will find something that you will like. Maybe check out the channel for other content which I have published, and hopefully I will see you next time. I wish you all the best in the meantime, and hopefully I will see you. Bye bye.